Hey everyone, welcome once again to Monday Dice Football. Today it's week 3 of Football America 2000's Game of the Week. From the Rose Bowl to the Rose City, Portland, Oregon sees pro football back in its confines after a 15-year hiatus. Tonight, from Civic Stadium, the Portland Alphas have their home opener against the undefeated St. Louis Gunners. Something new here in our opening segment, the debut of Football America Power Rankings. Coming into week 3, there's been no movement in the top 5. St. Louis and Orlando both at 1 and 2 respectively, with Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Las Vegas rounding out the top 5. In injury news this week, Michael Hamby is still out for Orlando for a couple more weeks as he rehabilitates his knee. However, Benjamin Moore has been cleared to return this week and he'll be seen in action against Cincinnati. St. Louis, though, is down a star defender. Free safety Kyle Greenberg suffered a shoulder injury against San Francisco. He's going to be out until week 6. For your Football America headlines for week 3, Portland averted disaster as linebacker Javon McHale was arrested for DUI, but saw the charges later dropped after a blood test confirmed that he was not under the influence. A good break could not be said, however, for New York. Third-string quarterback Mauro Horn suffered a rib injury off the field before this week's game. He's going to be out for a few weeks to recover. Now let's take a look at some key matchups for tonight's game. At quarterback, two very proficient gunslingers under center. Brendan Davis and Malik Delmar both had passer ratings over 90 in their games last week, but Davis has the more active arm, which should lead to more offense for the Gunners. St. Louis also has higher caliber receiving matchups. Evan Yarber had an amazing performance last week, catching for over 100 yards, while Tristan Gray didn't exactly set the field on fire in his opening game. He still managed to be a major target for Delmar this season. Finally, on defense, this is where Portland really shines. They've been able to get to the quarterback more often, and while they don't have as many picks as St. Louis, they have forced more fumbles and have better turnover differential. That's a look at our matchup for tonight. Let's head down to the field and a sold-out crowd for tonight's matchup between the St. Louis Gunners and the Portland Alphas. All right, we'll get things underway here from Portland, Oregon. We're going to see who gets the ball first. And it's going to be St. Louis. They are the visitors, so they will have the choice. And they will receive, so they will get the ball to start this ball game. All right, so here we go. Kick is underway. And we're off and running from Portland. Here's the O result. Oh, so we're going to get ourselves a single right off the bat from Portland. Let's see if they give themselves a double on the kick. They do not. So right off the bat, a single scored.
Hey, nice rouge there, Gordo.
So we've already got 1 point on the board for the Alphas. So here we go. Right off the bat, we're going to go right to the 20. That is the return point for the single. And St. Louis will start on offense. They've been doing very well so far this season. We're going to start with a run offense against a safe defense. Let's see the result. It's a 56. At least one defensive lineman rated run 0. That's going to be Darius Bamlett, Brian Cole, and Miles Brock, who are all 0. So that's going to be a yes. So that'll be a gain for St. Louis, but only going to be one zone. Still move down the field. It'll be a run against a pass defense. What do we get here? 25. 3 or more players rated run 2 on the offense. Let's see. I'm not seeing anybody so far, so that's going to be a no. So a couple of yards, and it'll just be a third down play. With about 12 minutes to go. It's going to be an audible against the blitz, and they are going to throw. It'll be tough. Portland bringing the pressure here. 22. Completion of AAA or better? No. Y greater than 8? No, so it's just going to be an incomplete pass. So that'll bring up 4th down. They will have to punt it. Good defensive stop from Portland on their first go. So go 3 zones to bring it into the 35 for Portland, and that's where they will take over. So now we'll see Portland's offense on the field for the first time today. They managed to tie last week against San Antonio. And they're starting with an audible against a pass defense, and they're going to go with the throw. Gonna go right into it. It's a 33. Any player in the backfield with a 0 pass. Warren's a 1. Oh, D'Angelo steals. Yeah, he's got a 0+, so that is going to count. So the pass is incomplete. Unfortunately, that's going to mean it's a 3 and out. So Portland will have to punt. And they're only going to get 2 zones on it, so St. Louis will take over inside their 50. All right, 8 minutes to go here in the first. All right, so it's going to be an audible against a safe here with 8 minutes to go. They're going to go with a run against that safe defense. How does St. Louis fare here? 11. Any runner rated 2 stars. Well, Colin McCoy's the best one, but he's only got 1, so no gain. So that will be no gain and a 3rd down play. It's going to be a pass against a safe defense. Yeah, you kind of see that. There's only 1 star for McCoy, so nothing doing there. Another 11 is a Y grade greater than the die roll. Oh! Davis is probably going to get picked unless we roll a 6. He's got a Y rating of 6, so let's see. Yep, it's going to be intercepted.
Yoink! Hey!
Where does it get picked? 3 zones ahead, so they'll be picked off inside the Portland 20. Who gets the grab? It's going to be number 20 on there. It's going to be the any defensive lineman with a 2 pass. Yeah, that's going to be picked off by Brian Cole, the big guy, the defensive tackle, making the grab and the interception, and it'll be back into Portland hands. So Portland trying to score off the turnover. They're going to go with a run against a safe defense. What do they get here? 24. 2 more players ready to run 2 in the backfield. Nope, that's not going to happen there. No gain. Possible turnover. Let's see if it's a 3rd down play. It will be a 3rd down play coming up, depending on the turnover. You're going to have to go to review to see it. 15 shows there's no turnover, so no gain, it'll be 3rd down. Another run, this time against another safe defense. 25. 3 more players ready to run 2 on the offense. They've got nobody who's a 2, unfortunately, so that's not going to be counted. It's only going to be a couple of yards, so no gain there. It will be 4th down, and they will have to punt. Another 2 zones, so it's going to be fielded inside Portland territory. St. Louis with some really good field position with 3 minutes to go here in the first. Only a couple minutes left here in the first quarter. And it will be a pass against a safe defense. 52. 2 more players on the defensive line, rated 0 pass. Let's see. Bamlett's not. Cole is not. Office is. But we are looking for 2 or more. Miles Brock does not have it. So that's going to be a no on that play. So it will be a sack. Loss of 1.
I eat quarterback for breakfast!
3rd down coming up. Who got the sack? That's number 13. That is defender. That's the top defensive back or the defensive lineman. That's going to be Renzo Coakley who gets the sack. That's going to be defender E. He's got a 2 pass. So he will get the sack, and it'll be 3rd down. So they lost a bit. They're back in their own territory. St. Louis looking to move forward down the field. Another pass safe. 56. Any DB rated 0 pass? No, everyone's at least a 1. So that is a no. Is Y greater than 3? Yes, it's another interception.
Yoink!
Yoink!
And another one, 3 zones deep. So another catch inside the 20 of Portland. Who comes up with this one? Number 14. And that's Renzo Coakley stepping up to make the pick. 2nd interception of the game for Portland's defense as they take over with a minute to go in the first. So this will be the last few plays of the quarter. And it will be a run against a pass. Probably going to get some yards out of this. 54, nope, not this time. Offensive penalty kills the drive.
Flag.
So that will mean they'll have to punt on the other side of the quarter, but after 1, it is Portland 1, St. Louis yet to score. All right, so Portland to punt to start the second quarter, and they're going to send it off 3 zones, right back to where St. Louis was before, back inside their own 4. So not much doing there. Back to where they originally started before the pick. It'll be a run against the blitz. Let's see, 34. At least one player rated run 0 in the backfield. Yeah, Quentin Israel. Well, no, I'm sorry. Benjamin Beckman is the runner. So that's going to be a no on that play. Yeah, so that will result in a gain. Some progress here, but it's not going to be much. Only 1 zone. They're going to call an audible against the safe. They're going to pass it. 44. 2 more players on the defensive line with a 2 pass. So it looks like, yeah, nobody's got a 2 on this side of the field. So that will be a completion. Good for a gain of 1. St. Louis marching down the field here. They're going to go another pass against another safe. 43. 2 more tight ends or wide receivers with a 0 pass. No, they've got them all. They've got them all with at least 1 or more, so they're good there. It will be completed. And another 1 zone game. They are just milking time off the clock here, but another movement down the field gets them inside the red zone of Portland. This is going to be a run against a pass. 33. At least one player rated run 0 on the offensive line. Yeah, Willie Klein, the right tackle. He's got a 0, so he's going to get dropped for no gain, but it will be 3rd down. So this will be another run. This is against a run defense. I'm anticipating it this time. 51. 2 more defensive backs with a run 0. Yeah, Spike Simmons and Tuggle with a 1-. He's going to be there. They've all got 0s, so that will be a gain. It'll be another zone, but they're inside the 10 now. 1st and goal to go for the Gunners. They get out of this. They're going to audible. They're going to throw against the blitz. 26. 2 more players on the offensive line with a 0 pass. Yes, both Preston Wenzel, Elijah Gass, and Brandon Brackens all have 0s, so that'll be a sack. Loss of 1.
Too bad your ass got sacked.
Who gets the sack here? Number 16, that's defender F. Marshall George, the middle linebacker, is going to get that one. He's got the F position there, so it'll be 4th down for St. Louis. They'll probably just have to kick the field goal here. So a long 7-minute drive is going to come up empty. We're going to see where they are in position. So that's at 21. So we're going to add 2. So from the 10, it'll be the 12. That's where they stall out. So it'll be a 19-yard field goal for Steven Kroitia. But it should be good. It's a triple. He's a AAA, so from zone 2, he should be 11-64. The kick is up, and it is good. So that will put St. Louis on the board. They will now lead it 3-1. And after a very long drive, there's only 7 minutes left to go in the first half. All right, let's see the kick return here for Portland, and it's only going to come out to zone 2. So let's see how Portland responds from the field goal. They're going to go with a pass against a run defense. This has a great opportunity to get some yards. 33, any player in the offensive backfield with a 0 pass. Warren does not. Steele does, so that's going to mean the pass is incomplete. But it will be 3rd down with the odd number. Another chance to try to move the ball. It's going to be a run against a safe. 41. 2 or more players run 0 on the offensive line. So Peters is, but that is it. It's just the 1, so that will be a gain. and they will gain themselves one zone. Now with about 4 minutes to go, it'll be a pass against a safe defense. 24. Any player on the offensive line rated 2 pass. Peters has that, so does Daniel Wooten, so they've got it. And that'll mean the pass is incomplete as they avoid the sack. But it will be 3rd down. Another potentially long drive here for Portland to answer back. Another pass versus safe. 51. Any player on the defensive line with a 0 pass. Let's see. Williams. Sapp has 1. Williams has 1. Because Sapp is on the pass set. No, I'm sorry. He's on the safe set, so it's Isaiah Williams. So, 51. Any player in the defensive line with a 0. Yes! So that will count on the safe play. So that will lead to another incompletion. So it'll be 4th down. So nothing doing here as we enter the 2-minute warning. Another long drive, but this time it goes nowhere, as the punt will only be returned out to inside the 4th zone of St. Louis. So with 3 more sequences left here in the first half, let's see if St. Louis can maybe put some more points on the board. They're going to audible against the pass, or they're going to throw into it. See if it's a good call here. 14, completion grade C or better. Brendan Davis is a C, so that's good. It will be completed. Good for 2 zones. Gets them inside the 35. Now with a minute left. That'll be pass against a pass. So same sequence. 55, any DB rated 2 pass. Yes, Keon Simmons has it, and that's going to be picked off unless there's a... No, Davis does not have a 1 grade, so it will be intercepted again.
Yoink.
And this one will be picked off inside the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. So Portland will take it out to the 20. However, with the 55 roll, we do need to see who is injured on that play. Let's see. Number 13. Oh, it is the quarterback. It's Brandon Davis who got hit. We have to roll to see how long he is out. So we'll see it on the square here next to the D's 20. 3, so he's out for the rest of the quarter. So just got banged up, so he'll be back to finish the second half.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
But scary moment there as the pick goes away. Let's see who came up with that interception. Number 8. It's going to be player C. That's Eric Allen, the strong safety. So that is the 3rd interception for the Portland defense. Will they do anything here in the last 30 seconds? Unlikely. Pass versus pass. 51. Any player on the defensive line with a 0 pass? No, so it will be a sack.
Another one.
Won't do anything here but pad the stats. They won't lose a spot, but it will be a sack for number 6. That's defender J, and that's Brandon Graham, who will get the sack there. Right there, Brandon Graham will get it. So a sack added to the defensive stat for St. Louis, but with 1 half in the books, it's almost a baseball score as St. Louis is leading at 3-1, with Portland's defense really stepping up so far and preventing any further scoring from the Gunners. While we take a quick halftime break here, let's take a look at how the rest of the league has fared in Week 3. Vegas had their home opener this week, and it looked dire for the Outlaws at halftime. Brandon Mass was injured before the break, so Charleston Nylander took over for the second half, stepping up to go 16 of 30 for 193 yards and a score, as the Outlaws dominated the Seals 45-16. Washington also had their home opener against the LA Suns. After leading 17-10 at the half, Los Angeles would go on a 21-1 run in the second half before Washington would score in the final minutes. That would be all she wrote for the Federals as they lose to the Suns 31-24. Cincinnati looked good in their opening drive with a Maurice Miller 39-yard touchdown, but Orlando would take the lead and never let up, as Cincinnati would be scoreless in the second half, and the Apollos would win over the Hogs 28-10. The first Battle of Texas took place in front of nearly 40,000 in the Alamo Dome, and it lived up to the hype. The Drillers and Riders stayed within a score of each other until the Drillers scored 10 in the fourth quarter. But with 3 minutes left, McCormick found Brett Davis in the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown, followed by a 2-point conversion for Tommy Page to bring it within a score. Houston, though, would hold on to the ball and run out the clock to stay undefeated with a 41-32 win. Lastly, the New York Knights are finally off the schneid with a great performance from Gavin Zamberlin. The Knights led it from the first drive and never gave it up for the 32-7 win over the Philadelphia Bells. Chicago had the bye this week, and they will be going next week to Los Angeles to take on the Suns. With 1 half down and 1 half to go here in Portland, both teams have yet to find the end zone. We'll see who breaks the ice and the plane on the other side of the break. Gunners lead it 3-1. Monday Dice Football and Football America are brought to you this week by Biddy Beer, the official beer of Football America. Biddy Beer, Biddy prices for nearly 100 years. By Rubicon Wireless, cross into a new era of calling with 500 anytime minutes for only $99 a month. And by your local AVC dealership. Test drive the new 2000 Bison SUV and see why AVC is the pinnacle of Americana. Start of the second half about to get underway as we see a beautiful time-lapse of downtown Portland. Don't forget to click the link in the description if you want to download this season's rosters to follow along with this game, future games, or even replay the entire 2000 season. Close game right now, only 3-1 in favor of St. Louis, but Portland will get the ball to start the second half. We'll see if they can make good use of it here. And they'll start with a kickoff into zone 2. So here we go. They're going to audible against a safe defense. That was a 4. So it'll be a pass against a safe. Do they hit? 63. Offensive penalty kills the drive. That's unfortunate.
Flag.
So that'll force them to punt. And they will punt it 3. 1, 2, 3. And St. Louis will take over inside their own 4. So St. Louis holding on to a 2-point lead. They're going to go run against safe. What do they get here? 24. 2 more players ready to run 2 in the backfield. Davis, McCoy, and Benjamin are all 1s, so that is not going to hit. No gain. Let's see if a 3rd down. No, so it'll be 4th down, but it might be a turnover. Let's see what they get here. 33, no turnover, so it'll be 4th down. So they have a chance for a long try. Let's see how long the field goal would be. 35, so we're going to roll it for 2, so we're adding 6. 56, it would be a 63-yard attempt. It would be 4 points if they hit it. But he'd have to hit an 11. He's got a C grade on the long kicks, so he'd have to hit an 11. So I think they're just going to punt it here. Potentially a 63-yard kick, but it's a long shot. So they'll punt it, and it takes it deep into Portland territory. They're going to start inside their own 10. So nothing doing on that last drive. What do they get here? A run against a pass. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Portland is a pass-heavy offense, but they're going against it. 56, at least one defensive lineman rated run 0. On the pass, yeah, you got Trayvon Williams and Isaac Sapp, so that's going to be a yes. Missed tackle leads to an XR gain for Portland. 5 leads to 4 zones. So they get 50 yards of offense on that series of plays. So now inside St. Louis territory, I think for the first time this game, if I remember correctly. So it will be a pass against the run. Now they're going to throw it. 46, any player on the defensive line with a 2 pass. Not going to happen here. So Y greater than 5? No, so it's going to be incomplete. All right, so 4th down. Bennett Waltco could kick a field goal here. Let's see where they are. So it's 14, so it's the low ball. So we're going to add... Oh, no, they are right on the 35. So that will make it a 42-yard attempt from zone 4. You'd have to hit 11 to 16 to knock it in. Worst case scenario, you probably just pushing back inside their own 10. I think, yeah, we'll try it. 11 to 16 for the field goal, and to take a 1-point lead, it's got to have a black one here. No, so that is a miss from zone 4, and it will be a single.
It goes for a single point. And this is one of the rules of the Canadian Football League that American fans still don't understand.
So just a point, but it will now make it a 3-2 game. And St. Louis will take over in their own 20 with 7 to go here in the third. So now the lead down to 1. St. Louis looking to move down the field. They are a highly potent offense, but they just haven't been able to get anything going today. There'll be a pass against a safe, like their tendency. 54, and it's a fumble. Ball falls out, and it's Portland football inside the 20 of St. Louis. So can St. Louis exploit the turnover here? They're going to go audible against a safe. It'll be a throw. Same setup. 41, any tight end or wide receiver with a 2 pass. Oh, Tristan Gray's a 2-, so he doesn't have it anymore. Unfortunately, yeah, nobody has it. So that'll be incomplete, but it'll be third down. Right. Now with 5 minutes to go. Audible against the blitz. They're going to throw into it. Oh, gutsy call here. Gutsy call. 65. 2 more linebackers with a 0 pass. Truman Ross and Gabriel Davis, because they're in the blitz, so the pass players are not on the field. So that is a yes. It will be completed if they don't roll a 1. And they don't. It's a touchdown for Portland.
Touchdown!
They'll kick the extra point. 64 is good. So that will make it 9-3 with 4 minutes to go here in the third. All right, so after the Steel's touchdown, the kickoff will go to zone 3. We're down 6 now. So it'll be a pass against a safe. 42, any tight end or wide receiver with a 0 pass. No, everyone's got at least a 1, so that's a no. That's complete. No questionable catchers, so we'll just roll for the yardage here. It's just 1 zone. Continuing on, it's another pass against a safe. 62, any linebacker with a 2 pass. Yes, Renzo Coakley has it, so that will be a sack.
Nom, 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 nom.
No loss of 1. Who gets credit for the sack? Number 20. As any defensive back with a 2 pass. And yeah, that's going to be Keon Simmons who's got the 2. So they will be sacked out. They'll be forced to punt. And this is how their quarter is going to end. Punting out 1, 2, 3, 4 inside the Portland 10. So they will be inside, deep in their own territory. So here we go. Start of the 4th quarter. Portland deep in their own territory. And they're going to run against the blitz. Kind of don't blame them. You don't want to get pushed back for a defensive touchdown. 12, runner AAA or better. Let's see who is going to be running it. 17. It could be Thurman on the outside or Steele's on the inside. Let's see. Odd number is inside. They are moving outside, so Thurman does have AAA. So that will be an XR gain. Lucky break for them, and they will get 4 zones. Great run of offense there. Moving down the field inside enemy territory. They're going to go with a run against a run. 16 is runner C or better. Well, let's see who it rolls for. 2, that's Cooper, so he is a C or better either side, so that will be a gain. Oh, XR. They get more than that. And they get 2. Now inside the 20 of St. Louis. Another run versus run. 21 is runner E or F. Number 16 is either Steels or Thurman. So Steels on the inside is in D. Thurman is a AAA, so that's a no. It'll be a gain of 1. So they'll go inside the 10, first and goal. Hoping to maybe pad the lead here to 2 scores. It's going to be a run versus the blitz. 22, and they lose the football. It's a fumble on the play, but it will be reviewed. Let's see if it's upheld or turned over. It is upheld, so Portland loses the football. St. Louis will take over, but they are deep inside their own 10, and they've got 11 minutes left to try and tie or take the lead. So deep in their own territory, St. Louis trying to tie it up. They will pass against the pass. Get dangerous here if there's a sack. 25, any player on the offensive line rated 0 pass. Yes, Preston Wenzel and gas, so it's a sack.
Oh no, not again.
If this is a 6, it's a defensive touchdown. No. So it'll just be a sack, 4th down. And credit for the sack will go to defender H. So that'll be Darius Bramlett, who will be credited for the sack. So St. Louis will punt it away. And they'll get it out 4 zones. So St. Louis will take over inside the 50. So after a 4-zone punt, Portland takes over now with 9 minutes to go inside their own 50. They've got the lead. They just have to hold on to it. It'll be a pass against a safe defense. 43. 2 or more wide receivers or tight ends with a 0. No. That's because they just have steals with the 1. And that's the only one. So that's a no. So that'll be completed. And that's good for 3 zones. Puts them inside the 20. Closing in on that 5-minute mark. Another pass against a safe defense. 41, any tight end or wide receiver with a 2 pass. Oh, Tristan Gray loses it. So that'll mean it's incomplete, and we'll go to 3rd down. 7 minutes to go. Close game here. Pass versus the run. Oh, man. St. Louis caught off guard here. 16 is the completion. Is the completion rate A or better? No, Malik Delmar is a C. No, so that's incomplete. 4th down with 6 minutes to go. They're going to kick the field goal. Make it a 9-point game. Our position will be on 56, so on the deeper end, so 8 or 9 yards past. 8 yards past, so it's from the 18-yard line. Add 7 makes it a 25-yard field goal for Bennett Waldko. He is a AA from Zone 2, so just needs 63 or less. On its way, and it's good. So that'll make it 12-3 with 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. All right, time to get into the full play here. So now everything on the card is going to matter here. So Portland will kick it off to St. Louis. I'll get my kickoff charts here. Let's see what we got here. So he's a C kicker, so no change to the result. Let's see what we got. 43. So it'll be a 59-yard kick. That's going to put it at the 11 of St. Louis. Put that right there. Actually, we'll put that right there. And the primary returner Yeah, the primary returner will be Raven Caldwell. His return, 46. It's going to be an unusual kick return. Oh, no. 43. He'll return it for 15 yards, but there will be a penalty on the play. So they got to the 26. There is a penalty on the return. Let's see what that is.
Flag.
62. So there was a blocking foul on the play, so that'll be 10 yards from the end of the run. So it'll be first down and 10 for St. Louis on their own 16-yard line. So here we go, first play from scrimmage for St. Louis. Here with just under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. They are down by 9. So let's see, we're going to be on situation B for this play. We are going to go with a short pass against a pass defense. And here we go. 26. Does the quarterback or the right tackle have a 2 pass? Yeah, Willie Klein has a 2, so that's an excess gain. What do we get here? 44. Anyone in the secondary with a 2 pass? Yeah, Keon Simmons does, so he'll be dumped by the defensive back after a gain of 2. All right, so after the completion to Jones for 2, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Stupid idiot.
We're going to go with a screen pass against the pass. 35. Does the fullback have a 0 pass? No, he does not. Pushed out of bounds after a 7-yard gain, so that'll be complete to number 10. That's Colin McCoy, who will get the completion. He'll go out of bounds. So 4 minutes left. It will be 3rd down and 1. All right, 3rd down and 1 to go. We're going to put them right here on the 25. What are they going to do here? They have to run a 3rd down play here. They're going to go short, and it's against a run. Oh, they got caught. So rolling a 13. So Davis with a C grade. Oh, it's incomplete. Pass is dropped on that one, unfortunately. So that'll bring up 4th down. So with 3:45 to go, this is a tough call. Let's see if they go for it. We'll roll it. Make the decider die decide. They're not going to do it. Okay, so they're going to punt it away. They're going to see if their defense can hold them.
Look at all those chickens.
So Peyton Frello will kick it away. 33. Plus 3 to the return. I'm sorry, plus 3 to the kick, so that will be a 42-yard kick. So we go 10, 20, 30, 40, 142. Takes it down to the 33. That is where Portland will pick it up. Returned by Trayvon Thurman. And the punt return will be 26, minus 7. So it's only going to be 2 on the return, but there is a penalty marker down.
Flag.
For the kick, for on the return, let's see what it's called on. 54, and it's another block in the back foul. That's going to put them back 10 yards. So from the 35, they'll go back to the 25, and that is where Portland will take over. So with 3:30 to go, it's 1st down for Portland. All they have to do with their 9-point lead is just run the football. They're on situation D here. So, let's see, yeah, they're going to go inside against the run. That's really all they have to do. 35. Does EB have a run of 0? Not Walden Strozier's on that side, so that's going to be a no. So he'll hammer ahead for a 3-yard gain. 3 minutes to go, 2nd and 7. Another inside run versus the run. This will be a 13. Who's getting it? Number 17. That is Steals again. He's on the inside, a grade of D. 13. He's going to go down for a 1-yard loss. So gained 3 in the last play and then loses 1. That's where they'll end up. We'll have St. Louis take a timeout here. So after the first timeout by St. Louis, it'll be 3rd and 8. Let's see what comes up here. They can still run the regular play, so they're still good there. So deep play will come up inside against the run again. Let's see what Rose has. 16. We're going for runner 8. That's Gavin Cooper. On the inside, he's a B. So for 16, he's going to get 4 yards, so it won't be enough for the first. So with 4th and 2, they'll elect to punt the ball away. So that'll bring out Reginald Hedberg to kick it. And it'll be a 63. This is going to be a heavy punt rush with possible block. It is possible for them to get a blocked punt here. Let's see what the roll hits. 25. Block of E or F. No, so it'll be a 23-yard punt, no return. So the pressure from the punt brings it out 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, up to the 44-yard line of St. Louis. And that is where they are going to take over with 2 minutes to go. So here we go. We've got 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. St. Louis with 1 timeout. Portland has 2. They used 1 earlier in the half. St. Louis with a chance to make a comeback and possibly tie the game, because they have to go for 3 in order to make it happen. So we're going to go for the C offense. It's going to be long versus pass. 23. Is B or E a 2 pass? Yeah, Keon Simmons is a 2 pass, so that is a possible interception. It's been haunting them all game. 45, 8 or more. No, he's a 6, so that's incomplete. All right, 2nd down coming up. They're going to have to go C again. Long against the pass. Once again. 62. Does B have a 0? No, he does not. Sacked for a 12-yard loss, and St. Louis will have to call their final timeout.
Stop! He's already dead.
Who gets the sack there? Number 19, that is the top-rated linebacker, who's going to be Renzo Coakley, so he gets another sack. So now 3rd and almost a country mile. It's going to be long versus pass. Same setup. They got to hit it here. 14, they might. No, it's incomplete. The C grade hits them again. So 1:30 left. It'll be 4th down and 22 for St. Louis. So here we go. They got to hit a long one here. They're going to go medium against the pass. Okay. 44. Is GA a 2 pass? He is not. The quarterback is pressured. It's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. There's the turnover on downs. So the 1:20 left and no timeouts left. Portland can just kneel it down. So Portland puts up an amazing defensive performance, keeping one of the most prolific offenses in the league out of the end zone, and the Alphas come away with a win in front of a sellout, beating the Gunners 12-3. That leads into our Biddy Beer player of the game this week. It's Portland linebacker Renzo Coakley, sacking Braden Davis twice and taking away one of his passes early in the game that kept St. Louis from scoring. That's it for tonight's Monday Dice Football. We'll be here next week with another pair of winless teams looking for win number 1 as the Washington Federals will go to Ohio and take on the Cincinnati Hogs. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and stay up to date on this series as well as other future videos. For now, this is Big Muz saying play well, play fair, but most importantly, play